I gained massive sales and customers with just $1 cinnamon. Yes, that's right. By now you'll be wondering, how is this possible? Yes, that's the question in everybody's mind. I was once like you too. I was doubting, how will this be possible? How can you possibly use $1 cinnamon to gain massive sales and customers? Yes, I used it. It was very, very marvelous. And I was so happy at the end of the day. I'm a businessman. I have several businesses, physical business and online businesses. Even though I had all these businesses, I was not making any sales. I would go from morning till night. I wouldn't make any sales. No customers would come to my business. It was very, very embarrassing. I was always very sad and depressed. Sometimes I would cry. Because think about it, I was working very strongly, but I wasn't making any sales at all until I thought to use $1 cinnamon. And that's what changed the whole story. On one fateful day, I just checked my purse and I found $1 in there. Even though I have the $1, I was still thinking, where am I going to get cinnamon? Because where I live, it was so hard to find cinnamon, right? If I ask people where to get cinnamon, they will say no, they are not selling it. I looked around, there was nowhere. Eventually, I decided to look online to see if I could get it online. Then eventually I found where to order online, and that's why I got $1 cinnamon. It was an online store that sells natural ingredients, natural herbs. When I got this cinnamon, I was still very doubtful that how can I possibly use just cinnamon to attract customers, until I decided, to be very strong in my faith that this is actually going to work for me. It is not just the cinnamon, but the belief, the faith in the power of God behind this cinnamon. I gained massive sales and customers using $1 cinnamon. So what did I do? I just used some of this cinnamon. I applied around my business premises and I sprinkled them at the doorsteps of my offices. Every time that I go to office, I make sure I do that. I will just sprinkle some cinnamon at the doorstep. And I did this for just 3 days. It was very, very powerful. I've never seen something that worked so fast like that. Like I said, I had several businesses that were not doing well until I decided to do this. And before sprinkling the cinnamon at my doorsteps, I prayed to Almighty God because I had strong faith in God that this is going to work for me. So I prayed that I'm using this cinnamon as a point of contact to bring massive sales and customers to my businesses. So each time I went to work, to my offices, I would just sprinkle some cinnamon at my doorsteps. and I did it for 3 days. Guess what? I was even tired. I gained massive sales and customers. After the 3rd day of the ritual, a lot of customers kept coming. They kept coming. People that I didn't even think would come and buy from me started coming. And I started making a lot of sales. I was so happy about this. And for you that is watching, if you're somebody that has been having this same issue, I want to beg you to try this. You will be shocked because it is working. It's tested and trusted. You don't want to be like me that learned the hard way. You want to do this right away. It's very simple. All you have to do is just get cinnamon. If you don't have it around you, buy it online. It's very, very important. I use $1 cinnamon to gain massive sales and customers within 3 days. So you can go right ahead right now and try this and come back with your testimony. Okay? I'll be waiting for your testimony, and I will really, really want you to watch these videos over there. I'll put them down in the link. Just click the video on the screen. They're gonna very, very help you. If you're looking for more videos to improve your sales and customers, to attract massive wealth into your life, or to solve your problems, watch these videos. All right. So my name is Precious, and this is New Life with Precious. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.